Okay, so it looks like there's another talk event, so let's do that. Wonder what we're gonna talk about this time. Oh, sitting on her hand. Sometimes when Altera holds me in her hands, it feels like a really powerful massage, really, just sitting in her hands. Interesting. So much so that I almost nod off this time. But just when I'm about to, I happen to remember something the Golden King of Heroes said. What did he mean exactly? Mongrel. Mock mongrel. He apparently called everyone that, at least without the mock part. But he specifically directed that mock at Altera. Why was that?
そうですね。簡単な説明だけで済ませてしまっていて、詳細にはお伝えしていませんでした。英霊としての私、石室の外で活動する私について、あれはやはり夢のようなものなのです。
That sounds like what she said about it last time. I'd like to know more.
あ、ごめんなさい。つい同じことを言ってしまいますね。私にとっての実感はどうしてもそれなものだから、つい。それでは改めて、ここにいる私は眠りません。あなたたちのようには、地上の生物のようには睡眠を得ません。あるとすれば、そう、自己診断機能を走らせている時などの一時的なスリープモードくらいのもの。正しく睡眠を得ることはないのです。だから夢というのもほんの少しだけ意味合いが変わるのですけど。
I wonder if she has something more like daydreams, things you see in your head while you're still awake.
私の夢としてある英霊の私。私にとって私というのはこうありたい自分です。もしくはすぐに覚める夢。私にとって私というのは禁忌すべき自分です。もしくは戻らなければならない現実。別人というのではないのです。基本的には私たちは完全な同一人物。ただ、
Oh, she was still talking. Oops. This is getting a little hard to follow, but I won't butt in right now. I'll just listen and keep focused.
私には私としての記憶はありますが、それはあくまでそういう体験をしたという知識でしかありません。あなた方が眠りから覚めた時、こんな夢を見たと情報処理するのと同じことなのです。
I see. I think I can understand how that might feel. But I seem to remember hear Altera talking about what goes on within the cavern.
それはもちろん、英霊としての私は石室にいる私の言動を明確に把握しています。でも私は違います。英霊としての私が感じたこと、思ったこと、それらの全てを受け取ることは叶いません。構造的問題ですね。私は受信機能に少し問題があるんです。ゼロではないけど 100% でもない、ままならないといえばそうかもしれません。
Does dreaming help you process information? That does sound like a dream. こっちかな? I think it's this one. Osha.
そうなのですか？あ、いえ、私は人間の見る夢というものを情報として知ってはいても体感していません。ですから、あなたにそう言われるとなんだか不思議というか妙な気持ちになりますね。
Okay. Oh, more talk events.
一つだけ私からも良いでしょうか？
I don't mind, but I wonder why she's asking all of a sudden.
ありがとうございます。 います。ではまず質問を行う前にあらかじめ言っておきます。これはあくまで優勢の先兵としての私の否定的行動です。効率的にセラフを侵食するためのものです。他には意図はありません。ありませんからね。
Sure, roger that. This is strictly professional research for the purpose of destroying the world. Maybe I shouldn't answer it then.
あなたに拒否権はないと思ってください。いいえ、そのように明確に覚悟なさい。
Wow.
では尋ねます。天皇体に備わったあなたという知性は
It sounded like she was about to say sex.
性の
Oh? Okay, it's not sex, it's
どの
SA.
ように感じて。
What was she? I don't even know what she was trying to say.
いえ、改めて尋ねます。
Sure, recalibrate what way?
あなたという知性は私たちの前に現れた新たな障害についてどのように感じているのか。あなたにとってのメインサーバント、本来のあなたが共に戦うべき存在について速やかに返答を、虚偽を述べることは許しません。
She's asking how I feel about Saber, right?
そうです。
Oh, okay. She was trying to say Saber. Okay, okay.
一体どのようにして感じ、返答次第では私にはある程度まであなたに多大な苦痛をもたらす用意があります。
How extraordinary are we talking? Well, I see where she's going with this. I'll go ahead and answer. I don't know. The main servant I used to be with. どっちだ? こっちだよね. It has to be this one. No, it's not. Oh, crap. I know the truth of who Saber is. My former main servant, one of the two servants who fought through the Holy Grail War with me. Someone I should be fighting alongside now, at least according to the rules.
そうなのですね。やはり
I picked the wrong one. I'm sorry.
天皇体は不完全であっても彼女のことをずっと。
Well, at least that's how I've had it explained to me, but to be honest, it doesn't feel real. The reason it took me a little while to answer is because I still don't have a clear impression of her.
そうなのですか?
And you're happy about that.
そうですよね。そう、確かにあなたは記憶も経験も失っているのだから、まっさらなあなたと私は出会ったのだから。いえ、すみません。ありがとうございました。
Jealous.
今の質問のことはどうかきれいさっぱり忘れてください。命令ですからね。
Oh. Okay, there another talk event, or can we? Oh, there's another talk event. Okay, interesting. It's a lot of events actually. A special sleep mode will be in effect tonight. Altera told me earlier, so please do not wander about. I didn't know what to expect, but I couldn't have guessed she's drape a cloth over me. I've been very curious about her sleep mode. I wonder what exactly happens to her, and I also want to know about the heavy ringing sound that echoed after she set the cloth. Oh, what the heck? The room turned back into the old room, or the cavern. When I stick my head out, I see a few things are different. The altar. Oh, okay. The altar is still there, of course, and so beautiful, and so is the beautiful Titan sleeping gently upon it. So I think this was a mistake from the game developers. Maybe they forgot to change this. Yeah, this is kind of. Yeah, I don't think this. Yeah, see, look, it's totally different. There's no gold anymore. At least she looks like she's asleep. If she hadn't already told me she sleeps differently than humans do, I wouldn't know any different. Whatever her definition of sleep is, she looks deeply into it now. I feel a rising sense of duty and curiosity. I must know more. The future of Seraph depends on me learning everything I can about this Titan. Everything down to the finest details of the structural composition. My motives are entirely pure, entirely. As both an ambassador and a warrior for humanity, exploring the great unknown is my solemn duty. If she heard me say that, she'd call it a lie. But unfortunately, the Titan's eyes are shut tight. I have no other choice. The time has come to begin the Great Titan Expedition. Yeah, I think that was a mistake from the developers. There's no gold anymore. Explore around the face, explore around the... Kore na! Ma, as a male, this is gotta be the choice, right? He's like sitting right in the middle. Earth and hills frosted with snow on the side, smooth, slippery, and unstable as they ride them. Because she's breathing, that's why. Her breathing is steady, just like a slumbering human's would be. I don't actually hear her breathe, but the movement of her chest definitely suggests a human-like respiration system. And then there's... This is too good. Well, there's more to say about the hills. The hills, we already know what the hills are. I can't properly call them mountains. Nor is there much of a valley between them. Nonetheless, they are certainly imposing in their own right, and their sheer surface appears especially challenging to climb. Visually reckoned complete. I'll leave them be. Wait, Shujinko. Another breathe. Explore around the face. Nah. Of course, this one. What are you doing, Master? What are you doing? If anything, just stand, not like lay like that. That's just, oh my god. I approach the being's core, adding core muscles, but a trap springs out and ensnares me. As I try to lean in to examine her markings, oh, you slipped? Okay. Don't lie, man. You're doing this on purpose. I find myself in an awkward, though not an urgent one. In fact, I see no need to leave just yet. The smoothness of her skin has a certain power over me, faint and subtle, but soft and unquestionably feminine. I note that her belly has an elastic quality, much like a human's would, rising and falling with her simulated breathing. My will to continue the expedition is fading rapidly. This belly has all the properties of an exceptional, comfortable bed. I fear him for my productivity. Oi. She's awake. Yo, Master, run. She's awake. She knows what you're doing. A false alarm. The subject of our expedition can apparently talk in her sleep, also like a human. No, she's awake. I'm pretty sure she's awake. This is a preliminary theory, but as I test her belly's restorative properties, I observe that my mana recovery rate seems to be rising. How did that work? Do her internal organs act as mana generators? It's certainly possible. Is it? Perhaps I was unconsciously drawn to her belly, but to what may be her central healing point, which I can now say was the real purpose of this expedition in the first place, maybe. Oh, is that it? We don't get to check her face? Oh, now we get to check her face. The face, the neck, the nape. The line from the calvus, such interact shapes. There is a certain beauty to be found here. One might call it evidence of the divine. The soft umber skin, the long full eyelashes, the distinctive charm of her profile. Be checking out the necklace around her, maybe? The temperature here is cooler than one might expect, but not inhospitable. Her skin has a smooth, mildly adhesive texture. I resist the temptation to press my cheek against hers. The texture of her lips intrigues me, so I reach my hand out, but a moment of clarity washes over me, and I stop myself. Pure as my motives are, touching her lips is certainly forbidden. Though she is in fact an alien weapon who happens to resemble a young woman, her lips are still her lips. I note a sudden rise in the temperature of her cheeks, not hers, mine, because she's awake. She knows you're on her and doing all this embarrassing stuff to her. This concludes our exploration of the facial area. This has been an exhausting journey. As I rest, I observe that my expedition is incomplete. Lying face up, I'm unable to explore her other side. Oi, oi, oi. If only she would roll over, and she's gonna roll over, watch. But she won't. As far as this research has shown, once she gets into sleep mode, she remains completely motionless for the duration.
So,
I told you she's awake. Huh? What?
私は眠りません。眠るという機能を持っていないのです。
ほらね。
ですから、今回のスリープモードであれ、どれだけ体を休めていたとしても、意識だけは常に覚醒状態にあるのです。それなのに、あなたはあんなにも好き勝手に。
We got caught. Ooh.
顔に触れて、首筋に触れて、唇と胸にはなぜか触れませんでしたが、私の地球の真上であんな風に寝そべったりして、どういう。
Hold on, eh? You got caught, dude. You got caught red-handed.
して、私どれだけ恥ずかしい。
No, you see, I thought this would be a unique opportunity to gather information and knowledge from my species. That's all I was after. Really?
探索対象にしていいってあなたに言った覚えは一度だってありません。ありませんよね。それとも、もしかして私がスリープモードで自己診断するよりも前に何か言っていましたか？言っていないはず。私、そんな願望。いえ、おかしなことは絶対。
Her neck and shoulder muscles are clearly connected as a human's would be. I know this because she tilted her neck and now I'm falling. Oh, what happened? You slid down her body.
もういけない人、大丈夫ですか？私はまだ何もしていないのに、私から落ちて死なれてしまっては困ります。本当に困りますから気をつけてくださいね。
An amazing discovery. Slipping off the curving slope, I found myself engulfed in a pool of warm mana. Now that I've tasted this experience, I'll never forget it. I jumped to my feet and request an encore. What are you, a child? Using her as a slide? Of course, it's uncomparable thrill. It's an uncomparable thrill. She could be her own theme park. Her flatness is so aerodynamic. I can really build up a lot of speed. Well, we'll call this ride a wild washboard. And she's mad that you call her flat.
それは私の体を大変気に入ってくれたのですね。サーバントとして誇らしいです。
Wait, what just happened? Altera smiles brightly and picks me up in a vicious fashion.
では、もっと楽しんでいただこうかしら。スライダー、滑り台がお好みでしたら、フリーフォールやコースターもありますので。
What is she gonna do? No, I'm good for now. I mean, I'm sorry. I immediately regret everything I just did. So could you put me down, Miss Altera?
いいえ、ご遠慮なさらず。私は探検対象になるような女ですもの。あなたが謝ることはありません。だって私もこれからたっぷり思考実験をするのですから。どうかお楽しみを。私のマスター。
You effed up, Master. Harem King, you effed up. Ah, help me. I wonder what happened. What did she do? Alright. Alright, let's go in the battle now.